finding gratitude in grief?
When I am at my lowest point, I am supposed to find something to be thankful for. That just doesn't make sense to me. But November is Worldwide Month of Gratitude, and today we will explore the potential gratitude holds when we are grieving. Watch to the end where I share with you my hard times gratitude practice. My name is McRogers, and I am a stillbirth doula and a therapist. I have studied separately both grief and gratitude, and today we're going to explore the potential that gratitude can play a role in our grief. Welcome back if you've already subscribed to the channel, and if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications bell so you'll know every time we are exploring a new aspect of grief in our Grievolution community. So first, let's look at why we even need to explore gratitude. As human beings, we have successfully evolved because of something that is called a negativity bias. We are biologically hardwired to be on high alert for dangers that lurk. Danger holds a high currency in our sense of safety, and it is the reason that we have survived so far as a species. This means that we assign high value to the awareness of threats, to negatives. It is a state in which a negative event elicits more rapid and more prominent responses than what positive events do. This explains why we recall and we replay insults and wounds more frequently than we do compliments. It explains why we respond more, both emotionally and physically, to adverse events. It explains why we can dwell and ruminate on traumatic events more so than the pleasant ones. It also explains how and why we can focus our attention more quickly and more focused on the negative rather than the positive information. There is abundant negatives when we are grieving. If you find this to be true of yourself, please leave a comment in our community below so that we can all see how frequently and what a natural response it is to focus on the negatives. So next, let's look at the benefits of gratitude. A gratitude focus and practice can bring us improved sleep quality. It can bring us improved emotional regulation. It can bring us increased feelings of happiness, positive mood, fostering a hope for the future. It can reduce stress, it reduces burnout, and it can address symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. It also has an overall increase in our sense of resiliency. Gratitude can be seen as the antidote to our built-in negativity bias. However, when gratitude and grief collide, the risk is dangerous in terms of the term of toxic positivity. Toxic positivity brings us that when something negative happens, people will suggest to us that we just need to stay positive. Sayings such as, you can have other children. You already have other children to attend to. Look on the bright side, at least they're out of pain. The ever-present, everything happens for a reason. Please be grateful for what you do have. So while these are well-intentioned statements, what they actually do is that they minimize our experience of the magnitude of our loss. These statements have a way of shutting down our ability to express about what we are actually feeling. They carry the message that we are responsible for our own agony simply because we aren't choosing to be on the positive side. We're not on the bright side. When we're grieving, happiness is a choice is just not accessible. Toxic positivity. So, having said that, how and why does gratitude even deserve a place in our grief? Well, grief is a full-time, cloying job. It needs respite. It needs moments that suck less. Gratitude can provide moments, glimpses of the world and our heart that are outside of our grief. It can be a time to reset so that we can go back to our grief with some energy and some strength. It is a tiny little invitation to begin a relationship with the present moment. It is a tiny invitation to begin a relationship with living experiences. So how on earth do we invite gratitude into our grief? It seems an impossible task. So let me share with you my own unique, twisted gratitude practice. I've distilled down the value of a gratitude practice through the filter of grief. So when I cannot access the attitude of gratitude, I do try this practice as my little ritual. It's a nighttime practice for me, and it helps me go to sleep with a sense of conclusion to the day and with just a little bit of gratitude in my heart. So this is my special rock. And on ridiculously difficult days, I hold this rock in the palm of my hand and I ask myself this really simple question. I ask myself, what was the best thing that happened to me today? Because even on awful days, you can still find the best thing. So the beauty of this question is that it doesn't impose the obligation of sunshiny gratitude, yet it still serves as an invitation to step outside of the dark and sad place that you're in. What is the best thing that happened to me today? Can range from, well, nobody died today, to I got a good parking spot when I forced myself to go out and get groceries. So in November, in the launching of the National Month of Gratitude, I invite you to experiment with my little grief-fueled gratitude practice, because grief needs support from so many different sources. Let me know in the comments below if you will give this practice a try. And I thank you so much for watching today. I have gratitude for you, and to you, I offer you kind thoughts, kind words, and a kind heart in your grief journey. So please take care, and I'll see you again next time.